So, this is a presentation of the syllabus. So, New Testament Survey. This is the course focusing on the historical literary foundations of the New Testament books. These foundations include study of author and then recipient dimensions. The author, the one who produced the document, and then the recipient, which is to include us, themes and content. The purpose of the course is to aid the students in interpreting scriptures. So it is an aid, but of course there is a hermeneutics course wherein the hermeneutics course teaches students how to interpret the Bible. So this is an aid. This amplifies your understanding. And so the course outline, why study the New Testament, and then second Matthew. Although yeah, this is the old outline. I should have changed this. I'm going to change this now. No? And then Romans, we did Romans, and then we're going to do Colossians, and then the heading went up. Sorry. Stay down. Don't go up. James and Revelation. So of course, uh, uh, we could not touch everything, but I think these are substantial. And then readings. So I hope everyone has a copy of Robert Gundry's A Survey of the New Testament. That's in a PDF format. And there are reading journals or reading logs that you need to finish. This one. Okay? These are the reading logs. Everyone needs to finish this. You just put a check on the right side, no? To see to inform the professor that you already read that particular section. And then the reflection papers is the bulk of the grading. And this is after each session, the students will write what they have learned. They can either focus on the text, discuss, or choose passages. So we have in the lesson discuss. So you might write down in your notes, and then from there you proceed with your um, devotional material. Okay. Students are encouraged to express themselves freely without hesitation or fear. What does that mean? Because we need to, I'm exposing you to academic freedom. And so within academic freedom, it's not that um, the goal here is to train students to express themselves and without hesitation or fear. So in writing, keep this in mind. Paper should be double sized, 12 sign font, minimum of 2, maximum of 4. Okay, it doesn't have to be a long assignment. And then for major papers, one is supposed to be due today. I postponed it for October 6. This is for the first group, no? So if you belong to the group that started last meeting, this is not for you, no? So you need a few more schedules about it, no? So yeah, Mark, I think it's already. What was the book again? Not First Corinthians. Did I say Ephesians ba yun, class? No, not Ephesians.
Colossians po.
Colossians, yes, thank you. Yes. Okay, and they will build their theology from these two books. No? Theology, very frightening. No? What does that mean? No? It's just a longer devotional. No? And then so you're going to focus on topical. Your midterm is from the Gospel of Mark. No? So this is a review for everyone. Christology, you can choose any of these topics here. You're just going to choose one. No, do not work on everything. No, Just choose one. So you want to talk about Christology, you look at the Gospel of Mark and you look at the passage rather, or a verse, which is, talks about the ministry of Christ or his identity. No? And then yon, kagaya niyan. If the Son of Man is a way Jesus introduced himself, no? So but of course you need to explain it. Or if you want to go you want to discuss only anthropology, what does the book or what does the Gospel of Mark in that particular verse, no, say about human beings, no, or our relationship to God? Or in one particular verse, what does the book say about the Holy Spirit? So you want to talk about the baptism of Jesus. So the picture there was the Holy Spirit coming like a dove. So that will be your topic. So what I know the event is baptism, and the main character in the story is Jesus. But your topic is pneumatology, so you need to talk about the role of the Spirit in that event. Or ecclesiology, what does it say about the church? And then missiology, what does the book say about missions? Just work it. So again, so this is the guide, 5 to 8 pages only. Remember, uh, wait lang yon, baka may explain ko na rin siya in my presentation. No? It's 5 to 8. Remember your regular devotional is 2 to 4 pages. And ito, you just add one extra 5. Your minimum is 5 to 8 pages. But you're working on that particular topic. And this is my challenge. Use only the Bible. And you're not allowed to use AI, okay? You do not use ChatGPT. No? Always provide verse references to your essays. Students are not allowed. You will not use commentaries. You will not use Bible dictionaries or the internet. I want you to think about your text, no? Text or your passage alone, and you write it down in the topics that was mentioned a while ago. No, these major papers are essays which reflect the student's comprehension and promote individual thinking. No, so the same style, 12 font size, and this is my encouragement to you before I entertain Yoni's question. If you're already listening to the lectures and while you're listening, sorry, kasi it's Corinthians, no? So you learn yung mga observation techniques, no, while we're doing it. And then yung sa reflection paper, not the midterm, no, reflection paper, if you want to tell a story about your life that is say engaged, no, by the verse that you are doing a reflection paper on, no, that's okay, but you need to show the two dots, no, the verse and how does it mean into your life. So you need to provide a good line there. Sige Yoni, what's your question?
Sir, sorry, just to clarify, for the midterms and also actually for the final paper. So, just trying to clarify because what's at least from remember from what is written there, it is the required theology is Christology, and then we add two more, either
No,
pneumatology or
no,
what?
no, no. No. Ang sabi ko dito,
That's what I
was,
did, Brother Yoni.
ay,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's what I did
sorry.
as well.
That's
Because
what I
Sige,
did
sige.
I
also.
read it from the syllabus, sir.
Yeah, that's what I did as well.
That aside from Christology, we should choose two
Two
more.
more.
2 additions.
Yeah, that's what I submitted last night.
That's what
Gawa
I
niyo
did.
pala.
I
Ha?
haven't submitted yet.
Pero ano lang,
That's how
pero
I
did you
understood
exceed
it,
the
sir.
8 pages?
I definitely did, but not too much.
Oh,
Sa akin po, 5 pages lang.
5 pages lang.
Yes,
5
sir. 5
pages
to
lang.
8 pages.
Well, Siguro ito yung lumang na hindi ko na-update. Well, anyway, let's keep it as it is. Let's keep it,
Uh,
let's keep it as it is. No change.
Sir, no harm done. Na-enjoy ko naman siya, to be honest. Just wanted to make sure I fit the requirements.
Ah,
Or at least, yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
well, I think you did.
All right. Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
that's my concern too. Because as far as I understood it, aside from Christology, which is required,
Ah,
we must choose two topics. For
Yeah.
example, I chose anthropology and missiology. And so I defended it out of Mark's book alone. Tama po ba?
at
To
least
prove.
Mark. So lumalabas
Yes, Mark.
tatlong
Mark
topic.
alone, Pastor. Mark alone. Opo.
So lumalabas 3 topics.
O parang ganun po. Kasi sabi po dito, Christology is required. And then we
Oo.
choose two topics.
Well, anyway, okay. Sige,
But
sige.
anyway, sir, yes, like Brother
I
Yoni,
think,
I enjoyed it and I learned a lot from it. Anyway,
sige.
baka lang po,
Pero I'm
nag-skip
giving so
kami,
much
tapos
trouble,
it
no?
would be, di ba,
I'm
Brother
giving so
Yoni?
much trouble
Baka
to the
nag-skip po kami,
students.
tapos it would be a deduction for us.
No, I think I'm using, na lang, one additional topic. Yeah. Including. Yeah, I hope this is clearer. One additional. So, but, kasi yun. Yun pala yung question ni Jedediah. So, yung Christology is there. And then another. So, yun.
Ah,
You may choose. Wait. You may choose just to work on one passage. And then the two topics are there.
one
Rather
passage.
than,
One passage lang po.
one passage lang.
Kasi what I did is, for example, Mark presented Jesus as, let's say, yung sa example nyo nga po, as Son of Man. And then, to prove that Mark presented Jesus as Son of Man, I quoted other verses, but also from the book of Mark, which also says that Jesus is the Son of Man, to prove that Mark indeed presented Jesus as the Son of Man. That's what I did. I did not settle on just one particular verse or passage, but the entire Mark. Is that correct, sir? Because if not, I still have
No.
2 days to
Actually, you
change it.
overdid your work, no? Buti na lang is just 5 pages, no, or something. Ang problem lang sa ganoong presentation, you do not go deeply into one passage. Masyadong na-spread out yung perception ninyo. But ganun talaga, there is really, sabihin natin, a miscommunication that took place. I was initially intending it to be an easy requirement na naging very personal para kay Pastor Rose. Jed muna, kay Jedediah muna.
So to clarify, we are going to choose one passage and then we will explain the Christology and another chosen topic. For